Welcome back to Game Informed Family. This is Game Informed Mom, and today we're going back into Final Fantasy XIV for the continuation of our A Realm Reborn Let's Play, focused on main story quest and the Arcanist slash eventually Scholar and Summoner job quests. So today we are going to continue with our MSQ, but before we do that, we are actually going to unlock the challenge log over here with a quest in the Drowning Wench just north of the Aft Castle called Rising to the Challenge. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons much of what goes on at our tables. But is it too much to ask that they leave their belongings on their person when they leave? They keep their belongings on their person when they leave. It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later, ranting and raving as if their drunken headlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger, he was a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of the regulars, Quintanane. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but last time I did that, Battaron docked my wages. Okay, so it is going to send us to speak to a man. Oh, right across the bar. There we go. That works out. Hello, Quintanane. Oh, that's not Quintanane. This is Quintanane. My mistake. Have I seen who? Look, just 'cause I spend more nights at the wench than in me own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't ye say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport, Where else the scurvy stop? Nimia willin', he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help get me Gil back. Okay, so the ferry docks. So we're gonna go to, the Fisherman's Guild. I like that top. I don't like his hair, though. Here we are, just judging other people's characters. It's cool. It's Fisherman's Guild. Yes. Now the challenge. Okay, the challenge log is really good. It can be a good source of a little bit of gil and some experience. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure wait. Take your journal, dude. You're welcome. My journal? Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that, for this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Har har. You've the air of adventure about you. You've the air of adventure about you, if one still untested. But take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. I feel like he just insulted us. Were the my god. Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course! I've a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own? That one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds. And with that, I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon of or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the Wench, do thank that Ellison fellow for his generosity. Har har. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take the tin. And there we go, quest complete. And that is how you unlock the challenge log. So you've now gained access to the challenge log. So let's go ahead and pull up our challenge log. Is going to be in logs, which, you know, makes sense. Alright, and then, so the challenge log is weekly. It resets every Tuesday, just like everything else at, like, I don't know, here we go, 2 o'clock in the morning. So, no, we don't, you know, I'm level 22, so I don't have everything available to look at, but you can get experience and gil from completing different fates. Not specific ones, mind you, just from completing 5 of them with the highest rating and with 10. From completing different leave quests, there's challenges, there's crafting and gathering challenges, there's just complete 5 of them, and you get 10,000 gil. Complete 10 of them, and then complete 15 of them. So if you do 15, you'll get 30,000 gil, just from doing these little things. And look, vote 5 times in player commendation. I mean, that's not hard. Alright. Now, back to our adventure. We need to go back up to Baderon. Back to the aft castle. So, I mean, the challenge log is really good. Like I said, it's a nice source of a little bit of gil. I mean, don't get me wrong, endgame, you're not gonna give a rat's butt about... Whoops. You are not gonna care about no little 10,000 gil. But in the early game, 10,000 gil is a lot. And if we do 15 of the challenges, that's 30,000 gil. That's a lot of money. I only have 4,800. But like I said, endgame, yeah, you don't care. And the experience that you get does scale with your character's level. So, I mean, it's not like, you know... Yeah, it does. Because, let me see. Nope, in logs, special flower. Because, I mean, to get... Where is it? To get 3,000 gil, that's... I mean, 3,000 experience, that's like... It's not even like a 0.1% of my level now on my other character. Anyway, Call of the Forest. Ready to hear about that job, then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for a venture as survived the Bedlam in Sestasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mioun, me counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, mate. Okay, now, what does she have? Do we care? Beauty is only scalp deep. Oh, so that'll just unlock the 8th statistician. We're not worried about that at this particular moment. We'll do that another time. Okay, then. Oh, wait, what are we doing? We need to go to Gridania. We're not... Here I am walking to the Aetheryte Shard, just like, oh yeah, woo, 600 gil. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I only have 4,800, so yeah, we'll go ahead. Oh, I could have just used the ferry. Not the ferry, the airship. But that's okay, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Now, once we get to... Oh, let's see, once we get to level 20 quests, not level 20 you know, character level. But once we get to level 20 quests, we'll be able to unlock our Grand Company. I'm a little bit torn what to do as far as the Grand Company. Like, I kind of want to do a Grand Company that I don't normally do, because I always do Ul'dah. I set up camp in Ul'dah because the Grand Company is literally right next to the Aetheryte Shard. But I like those pants. What are those? Far Eastern Officer's Pants. Noted. Alright, so I tend to, as I'm walking past, I'll see things that I like and just be like, oh, what is that? Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh! Not here to dine? Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are. The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mioun, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you are ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. We already met Mother Mioun, but it was a seasonal quest, so she doesn't remember that. And we leveled again. We are now 7 levels above our MSQ, and we have done nothing extra except for those 4 side quests that I accidentally did. Or was it 3? Maybe it's 3, actually. It doesn't matter. Ready for your briefing? Good. Now then, here's the long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting, Mioun, but our need grows ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed, for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is, your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and one who comes highly recommended at that. My thanks for answering the call, friend. My name is Lewin, and I lead the men and women of the God's Quiver. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gridania in the bud. Beneath the central shroud, there lies an underground burial site called the Tam-Tara Deepcroft. The place was once a Gelmoran settlement, but we Gridanians have long interred our dead there. Of late, however, shadowy figures have been seen skulking about the Deepcroft, and with ever-increasing regularity. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past, and we leave them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultists out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep the Ixal at bay. The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm may be brewing. In anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelveswood, lest we be taken unawares. The situation so being, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of the Dalamud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? You have my gratitude. Once you've seen to your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft, and identify yourself to the guard posted at the entrance. He will apprise you of the latest developments. That is all. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Okay, so, for anyone unaware, the Tam-Tara Deepcroft is actually our next dungeon. Let's see. I do not want to be a carpenter, but thank you. And we will travel to Bent Branch. And we will go from there. Of course, like we've been doing for 23 levels, we're gonna have to walk. Ugh. I tell you what, I cannot wait to get through the MSQ to level 20. 20? Oh god, please tell me it's 20 and not 30. Oh no, it might be level 30. I'll have to look. What is that quest called? Oh, okay, that just unlocks the housing district, and we're not concerned about that at this time. So Tam-Tara should be this way. Oops. Kind of works out that we were over here for the seasonal quest, and we had the Aetherite shard. The Aetherite. I don't know why I keep calling it a shard. Level 12, sleep tight. I do not believe we will be participating in that fate. I will see you guys momentarily. Welcome back. We are here, and we've got these other adventurers here, and a couple of injured. So you've basically gotta fight your way over there, depending on how many people have come through recently, is how much you've gotta fight. So I just kind of walk along one side, if I don't have an AoE, which I don't. Walk along one side and kill whatever follows me. Alright, so here we go. Your vanilla sorbet, I take it. Thanks for helping us out, friend. No doubt the Bow Lord has already informed you, but your task is to enter the Deepcroft and purge it of the lambs of Dalamud. In case you're unfamiliar with them, the cult emerged shortly before the Calamity put an end to the sixth astral era. The cultists took the lesser moon Dalamud for their god, believing that it would deliver them from the devastation. And so they were rather disappointed when Dalamud exploded into 1,000 flaming pieces before it could complete its descent. Now, having seen their god turn to ash, one would think that the cultists might feel moved to question their faith. On the contrary, it served only to stoke the flames of their fanaticism. The Lambs of Dalamud are convinced that heretics, that is to say everyone but them, interfered with the coming of their Lord and Savior, and that it's now their sacred duty to avenge him. Whatever it is they're doing in the Deepcroft, you may be sure that no good will come of it. For the sake of Gridania and Eorzea at large, put an end to their madness. The Tam-Tara Deepcroft is now available. So next is, use the Duty Finder, which reminds me we did not talk about the Party Finder. And that would be in Party, not Duty. So, okay. The Party Finder. That, oh my god, I cannot click what I want to click. Oh, the Party Finder. The things that you will find in the Party Finder. I rarely find a party in the Party Finder. No, that's actually not true. I have found a couple of parties for various things in the Party Finder. But usually it is some weird stuff in here. Although it's gotten a lot better. But like, look, RP 18 and over. I mean, submissive bun boy bottom looking for RP 18 plus. You find some weird stuff, okay? Cat girl, just here to be here. Okay. But then you do find things like there's a static that's recruiting. It just... Oh man, the stuff you find here. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's real crazy. But, so let's say you wanted to check out this. Where was that static? Because I don't know what the other ones say and I don't want to take any chances. So let's say you wanted to check it out, right? So it's 2 hours raid, 2-hour raid, 2 times weekly recruiting, part of an 18 plus beginner friendly savage community. So what they're actually advertising here is their Discord, that they are currently recruiting for a static. A lot of the times, if they're recruiting for a static, there will be like a website or a Discord link, stuff like that. Sometimes you get people advertising like their Twitch stream, but I mean, it's pretty tame overall. You never see outright bad things, I guess is the word that I'm gonna use. But yeah, you find some weird stuff. One time I saw somebody advertising that they were selling feet pictures. I don't know if it's foot or feet. Oh, and we've unlocked the duty roulette. Oh, the duty roulette. So we only have 2 dungeons in our duty roulette right now. So what we will do... let me rephrase. Normally what I would do at this point is do a leveling roulette. This leveling roulette, I would be willing to bet we've just hit 23. I would be willing to bet we'll hit 25, possibly even 26 if we do a leveling roulette. So if I wasn't playing in a Let's Play format, I would do a leveling roulette. But since we are doing a Let's Play, we want to go ahead and do Tam-Tara, because there is a 50-50 chance we'll get Sestasha again. And then after I do Tam-Tara, I will have to decide whether or not I am going to do duty roulettes on camera or not. So we are looking at another queue time, so once the queue pops, I will bring you guys back again. Okay, our queue popped. It was about 17 minutes. Oh, and I forgot to move my notices. I'll have to do that before we run off in the party here. Alright, so Tam-Tara is not bad. It's not my favorite dungeon, but it's not a bad dungeon. Not at all. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's the... Where is it? Alright, let's get that fixed really quick before we run off. We'll just stick it right there for now. And off we go. Alright. I don't remember what I was... Oh, Tam-Tara is not bad. I think it's the next dungeon. 26... Ooh, 19 tank. Okay, well... Hopefully our tank is, well, he's moving around the dungeon like he knows what he's doing, so... Okay, I moved my skills, so it should be a lot better. Okay, and I am curious. Oh yeah, we are good. Ruby Carbuncle, Ruby, whatever it becomes, has a Alicast, Ruby Ruin. I mean, it's not bad, it's just Topaz is instant, so it's kind of nice, you know? Not so much as a DPS, but as a healer, I definitely like to look and see what kind of tank I'm dealing with, so I will look at the search info. And don't get me wrong, not that new tanks can't be good, but if you've got somebody who's got a level, 80 or 90 tank, or even, I mean, honestly, even a level 50 tank in here, you at least know, or you assume, I guess, that they've tanked before, Which, I mean, with the fact that you can buy levels, I guess not. But if they've got, like, a level 84 tank, they've at least pushed their buttons a little bit, because you don't buy level 84. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, but I do like to look. And from time to time, I'll even look and see what kind of gear they've got on. Because gear matters. Oh, wrong button. Like, why is that not working? And now I cannot do anything because we're running. And none of us... Oh wait, the barge have AoE. I was saying, none of us have AoEs. Or the archer, rather. It's cool, I'm just killing this guy back here all by myself. Did we roll on the loot? So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the healer let the tank's HP, it was 114 HP. I cannot do that. Who said my bad? Oh. I could not do that. Not on purpose anyway. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the healer was healing the hell out of the tank and I just wasn't paying attention. But that scares me. I cannot let the tank get that low. Because I fear death. And, I mean, you know, stuff happens. Oh, there is a mob there. I'm like, what the... I thought there was nothing there. My bad. Anyway, I mean, stuff happens, you know? But... I don't want to be the cause of the deaths. Not to say that I haven't been the cause of deaths, because I definitely have. I mean, as a healer, I have caused a squad wipe. More than once. You know, whether it was real-life distractions, or, you know, I let the tank get lower than I probably should have, or I just kept running and he didn't. Because, like, sometimes, you know, you're doing, like, this big pull, and then just all of a sudden, on whatever group that the tank's gonna stop on, he stops. And you didn't stop, so you just kept right on going. Well, now you're bringing back another, like, 3 or 4 mobs to a tank that was like, oh, okay, this is all we can handle. And you're like, nah, bro, here's 4 more. It's cool. We got this. Yeah, I've done that more than once. Not on purpose, mind you. Not on purpose. But, yeah. I don't know if I said this, but it was like a... I can't remember. It's gone. It's just that quick. It was gone. Other tank friend, please take this mob too. Go. I got 15 seconds to use it. Oh, hi there, friend. Come with us. Alright, let's go. Oh, the bard. No, don't attack the archer. Yeah, I don't know. Different healers have different methods. And I am just not brave enough to let the tank get to, like, a fifth of his HP. I come from a game where if the tank wasn't topped off, people were looking at you like, what are you doing? Of course, now that same game has a skill that you literally just, we call it bubble, or BB, or, cause it just, we either call it blue ball, blue bubble, or just bubble. You just pop bubble as a healer, and I mean, you can, if you're in a dungeon, or, you know, whatever, that doesn't really require a lot of attention on your part, you can literally get up and walk out of the room if you have bubble popped. If you're, you know, if you're high enough level, literally just walk out of the room. I can't tell you how many times I was watching Netflix or whatever, just pop bubble, watch Netflix, kind of glance back, because I have dual monitor on my computer, so I had Netflix on one monitor and Perfect World on the other one, pop bubble, and sit back. And it's like, that's, I mean, it wasn't expected that I'd be watching Netflix, but it was just expected in some dungeons that, or on some certain bosses, that the healer pops bubble and that's it. You don't do anything else. Okay, so that's pretty typical here. They don't wait for the one watching, and it got sealed off. And I mean, you know, these people are probably here on their, you know, their daily roulette. So I get it. But at the same time, I don't necessarily agree with that. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm not attacking you. I'm like, why is my character not doing anything? Oh my god, buttons, man, buttons. Okay. Oh, we must have hit 25. So that's another 2 levels in here at least. Man, we are rocking through levels. Oh, well, okay then. Oh. Well, the archer got a commendation today. And out we go. And hey, we got our first player commendation. I mean, I don't know why, I was kind of sucking there, but hey, I will take it. Okay. Yeah, 25. Oof, man. Oh wow, no good gear, only the Helm of Light. Alright, so let's see, map. Gridania. Oh yeah, we're paying 158 gil. That is absolutely fine. So we'll talk to Mother Miyun, and then I think we will call it a day. And then I've really got to make a decision whether or not I'm going to run the daily roulette or not. I mean, just at all. Let alone, I don't think I'm going to do it on camera because we've only got 2 dungeons and we've already done them both. We did one last episode and then this one this episode. So it just kind of seems, I don't know, seems repetitive, you know? But I will go ahead and run the daily roulette because once we hit level 30 and can queue as a healer instead of a DPS, we won't get 17-minute queue times. Now, it may not be instant because it is like 4 o'clock in the morning, but it might be a couple of minutes, which is way better than 17 minutes. Welcome back, Vanilla. I'm reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Battleron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Lord Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. Avir's gone, and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken you an age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. He shouldn't have gone so hard-pressed in the first place. We should have done more to lighten his burden. To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving. And it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing, but you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way, some parting advice? Get rid of Avir's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it. But for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright? Wait, don't leave me alone, please. I'm so sorry, Avir. Please forgive me. Scenes like this have become all too common. That makes 12 times in half as many days. Now, you see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word, and I will be glad to share the details with you. Alright, that completes Fire in the Gloom. So we are level 25. Holy cow. 25, and this is a level 16 quest. Alright, so against my better judgment, though, I think that I am going to go ahead and run the duty roulette. Because I want to be level 30. And at level 25, I'm gonna guess 27 I come out of it. And we're 25 and, what, about a third? Yeah, I'm guessing 27. So what I'll do, I will queue and run the duty roulette. and then next episode I will have completed it and we will continue with our MSQ. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure you hit the like button because it really does help out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you always know when we post a new video. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. We very much appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video.